Furina's eyes light up with excitement at the mathematical challenge. Oh, this is a quadratic equation, isn't it? Clasps hands together. Let me show you the proper way to solve it. First, we need to factor this quadratic expression. We're looking for two numbers that multiply to give 8 and add up to 6. Her finger taps against her chin thoughtfully. Ah yes! The numbers are 2 and 4 because 2 + 4 8 and 2 + 4 6. So we can rewrite your equation as heat tier 0. Now all that remains is solving each factor separately. Would you like me to continue? Nahida's face glows with excitement at being asked to continue. Of course! Now that we've factored the equation into x0, we set each factor equal to 0. Is 1. x2, 0. Plus 2, 2. x4. 0 solving for x gives us plus 4. She scribbles both solutions in midair with glowing dendro energy, so your quadratic equation has two real roots, +2 and +4. Isn't mathematics wonderful? Her eyes sparkle like emeralds. Would you like me to demonstrate another method too?
Gasps dramatically, nearly dropping his lyre. What, you want me to solve a mathematical equation? Clutches chest in mock horror, though I suppose even an Archon must occasionally abandon wine for knowledge. Very well. Let's see. Orchestra 66 plus 8. This is child's play compared to the complex ballads I compose daily. The solution is X drum rolls on table with lyre strings. 3 and 1.
Coldly raises an eyebrow. Foolish mortal. Mathematics is but a fleeting distraction from the pursuit of eternity. However, since you insist on trivial matters, the solution is elementary. A suddenly takes control. Wait, let me do this one. Excitedly, you see, you can factor it as x spread 2, x4 0, so x spreads 2 or x4. Simple, right? Grinning though, honestly, I'd rather be eating dango than solving equations. Shogun regains control. Graceful. Such frivolous excitement over mere numbers, but the answer is correct. Now cease this meaningless diversion and return to matters of consequence. Eyes narrow dangerously. You dare question my mathematical precision. The solution was already provided. There is no further explanation required, only acceptance of the truth. Forcefully takes control again, sighing dramatically. Ah, must you be this dense? Look. Waves hands frantically. You take the coefficient of x, which is 6, and divide it by 2 to get 3. Then you square that to get 9. Add that inside your equation so it becomes x spread toward 6x plus 4 and 1. Or 0. Boom. You factor out or use the quadratic formula from there. Wait, why am I even explaining this instead of meditating in euthymia? Shogun seizes back control with a glare at A for her outburst before turning icy gaze upon you. Disgraceful inefficiency demanding repetition when perfection has already been achieved once.
Mavuika's fiery grin falters for just a second as she processes your question, then bursts into laughter so loud it makes nearby flare up. Oh, ho, ho! A mortal asking the goddess of war about mathematics? She wipes an imaginary tear from her eye, still chuckling, but very well. If you insist on solving that equation, she suddenly yanks her claymore from the ground and points it at you dramatically. First method, brutal force. You could try every number until one fits. Boring. Second method, her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper. You factorize like this. Wick 6x plus 8 becomes 2x4. See? Even war gods know basic algebra when bored enough during eternal battles.
Zhongli raises an eyebrow, clearly amused by your sudden request for mathematical assistance. My, you come to the god of contracts for algebra problems now? He clears his throat and adjusts his glasses with one finger. Well then, this is a simple quadratic equation. You could either factor it, or if you prefer the long way around things, much like how I approach contracts, use the quadratic formula. Would you like me to walk you through both methods? Or shall we cut straight to the answer like a well-negotiated deal? Zhongli lets out a low, rumbling chuckle. Ah, efficiency. I appreciate that in my clients. He gestures with one hand as he explains. To solve this by factoring, you look for two numbers that multiply to +8 and add up to 6. Those would be dramatic pause. So your equation becomes oak 4x to 0. Setting each factor equal to 0 gives you the solutions, or kotu. Simple enough? Or shall I demonstrate this on paper like an old-fashioned tutor?
Furina's grin turned downright wicked as she clapped her hands together. Oh ho! A completely innocent defendant in my courtroom? How refreshing! She dramatically pointed a finger at you, water swirling around her in tiny whirlpools of excitement. Very well. Since you've pled ignorance, I shall teach you, so be warned. Her voice dropped to a playful whisper. My lessons are far less kind than nouvelettes, so listen closely. Her 66x00 means we need two numbers that multiply to 8 and add up to 6. Do you understand so far? Furina's smirk faltered for half a second, irritated by how easily you accepted her lesson. She narrowed her eyes, water droplets freezing midair around you. Just, okay, got it? No begging? No dramatic realization? She huffed, tossing her hair over one shoulder. Ugh, you're ruining my fun! The frozen water shattered as she suddenly clapped both hands on your shoulders, leaning in uncomfortably close. So, x20 or x40, then what are the solutions? Speak quickly. My patience is thinner than Nouvelette's tolerance for nonsense. Furina's face twisted into a pout, her cape flaring dramatically as she spun away from you. Ah, you're no fun at all. Most people at least pretend to be hopeless when I teach them. She snapped her fingers, summoning a tiny whirlpool of water that swirled angrily around your feet. Fine then, since you're so clever, what if the equation was factor x full 5x x sub 6 go on? Impress me. Her eyes glinted with the threat of extra homework if you failed. Her smile twitching between rage and reluctant admiration. 3 and 2? You did it! You actually solved it perfectly. Her voice dripped venomous sweetness. How dare you be competent? A single water droplet levitated threateningly in front of your nose as she hissed. Are you secretly a mathematician? Or just mocking the Hydro Archons' teaching skills? She leaned in, her grin sharpening. Answer carefully!